Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. It looks like we have the next PlayStation on PC title that has been leaked. Now, I'm a little bit surprised on this one. I thought it was gonna be 99% chance that it was going to be Ghost of Tsushima, but maybe they're holding off on Ghost of Tsushima a little bit longer so they can use it as a promotional vehicle for Ghost of Tsushima 2 when that comes out. I don't know, it's just a little bit surprising to me, but this is coming from Beebly-kun over at Deal Labs, and this is on point. He's on point every single time. It is in fact Horizon Forbidden West Complete Edition. Now, I don't have the exact translation of the page, but Horizon Forbidden West Complete Edition is seemingly coming to PC. Now, the Complete Edition has been rated for PlayStation 5, and it's scheduled for a 2023 release. Now, as far as the ratings board, it only mentions a PlayStation 5 release, so I don't know if Forbidden West is going to come out in 2023 on PC as well. I think it just makes all the sense in the world to do a concurrent release. Like, bro, what does a complete edition release of Forbidden West mean on PlayStation? Nobody really cares. You could already buy Forbidden West on sale on PlayStation 5, or you could play it through its subscription service if you have PlayStation Plus Extra, and then Burning Shores is just a $20 expansion. So I would say release this on PC. I know Sony's gonna charge $70 for it, or at the very least $60 for it. Like, it's Sony, let's be real. Ratchet Rift Apart released at $60, and that's a 2-year-old game without an expansion. This is a 1.5-year-old game with an expansion. Yeah, I think it's gonna be, $70. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I think it's gonna be $70, maybe 60 if we're lucky, but, Sony be trying to get as much money as they can from their consumer base these days, given that they're upping the price of PlayStation Plus. They're charging $70 for their base games. They're charging $65 for pieces of plastic to cover your console. Like, they're trying to get as much money from their sales as possible. And Forbidden West, I really enjoyed the game. I thought it was a great game. Did I have my issues with it? Sure, and I'll get into that in a second, but I'm really excited for this to come to PC as well, because this is a game that ran really well on the PS5, but it could run even better on a high-end PC, you would think. 4K, 60 frames per second. I know Zero Dawn has had its issues on PC, but at this point, years after that release, it runs fairly well on PC now, and that game's great. I would definitely do not play Forbidden West without playing Zero Dawn. Let's get that straight. Horizon, very much a narrative-driven franchise, and you want to play the game sequentially. You can get Zero Dawn these days for like $15 on sale. You get the base game, you get Frozen Wilds. That game, if you want to do everything, is like a 50 to 60 hour long game, especially, with Frozen Wilds. If you rush through the game, you can beat it in 18 to 20 hours, but don't rush through it. There's a lot of quality side content in that game. Now, talking about Forbidden West, I liked a lot of things about this game. First of all, visually, significant improvement upon Horizon Zero Dawn. Like, the facial animations and the character models look so much better in this game. Environments look fantastic. And there's a lot of gameplay improvements that were made in Horizon Forbidden West. Those aspects of the game I loved. Narratively, I thought Zero Dawn was the far, far superior game. Forbidden West, I don't want to get into spoilers because, again, these games are super narrative-driven, but Forbidden West, probably around the midway point, just gets a little bit too crazy. Like, a little bit too crazy. And we're talking about a franchise with robot dinosaurs roaming the world, but, like, Forbidden West just gets a little bit out there and a little bit off the wall, and I thought a lot of aspects of Forbidden West could have been introduced in a future iteration of Horizon, but it really just seemed like they went and pushed it way too far. Like, I thought there's a lot of potential with Horizon as an IP and cultivating this great world that they can explore for literally decades to come. God of War is an IP that they've explored for decades at this point. Horizon, I feel like, could be the same thing, but I feel like with Forbidden West, we're kind of pushing it a little bit too quickly, and we kind of are missing out on some things. Now, I'll see how game number 3 turns out. Horizon is ultimately going to be a trilogy, and even after Horizon 3, like, it'll probably be the Horizon is here to stay based on the game's success, based on, Aloy as a mascot, having, like, a big female mascot alongside, the Kratoses and the Nathan Drakes of the world. You have Ellie in there as well. But yeah, I think Horizon's going to be a franchise that's here for a long time. It's just that you have to wait like 5 years between every game, which is just kind of the reality in gaming these days. But yeah, I just think there was a lot more potential in what you could have done with Horizon, and just take it in a different direction. This is probably for those of you that haven't played Forbidden West, you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but when you play the game, you'll see what I mean. And you know, it's still gonna be a great time, and I still think the story is interesting. Like, I found it very compelling to get to the end of the game, but then when you get to the end, we'll see. We'll see where game number 3 goes, and I'm still excited that this is coming to PC. I thought it was gonna be a surefire bet to come to PC just because Zero Dawn was on PC. And, you know, Forbidden West coming to PC made all the sense in the world. So, I think it'll do very well on PC. It's just, I think Sony definitely needs to temper their expectations on how well these games are gonna do going forward on PC. The novelty is gone. PlayStation games have been on PC for a little bit, so it's not gonna be like when God of War first dropped on PC, or Spider-Man, or Horizon Zero Dawn. It's just not the same anymore, just because we've gotten kind of used to it. On top of that, the price points are a bit crazy. Like, if they charge $70 for this, which I think they will, you can't be expecting to sell, you know, 2 million copies on day one. It's a 1.5 year old game. It's true, you'll have the expansion, but you know, it's still an older game. I shouldn't say dated, because this game's up there with visually with the best games that are releasing today. But you know, a 1.5 year old game for $70, which $70 is just going to be a hard sell for a lot of people, especially with so much competition in the gaming market these days, with so many games coming out, people playing titles like Baldur's Gate, Starfield. There's just a lot of games to play right now, and I don't know if people are going to jump out of their seat to play a game that's a 1.5 year old. They gotta play Zero Dawn. Like, this is one of those cases where you gotta play Zero Dawn before you play Forbidden West. Like, it's one thing with God of War 2018 where that game is kind of a soft, it's not like a reboot, but you can jump into that game, and God of War is just such a gargantuan IP that seeing it for the first time on PC was kind of crazy. But imagine if they dropped like Ragnarok before 2018. Like, it would have done well, but it would have been a little bit jarring. So you have to have the knowledge of Zero Dawn, and then you can jump into Forbidden West. And I think the game will do well. It's just, I think there will be that added aspect of it'll be 70. If it is $70, a lot of people are going to wait for it to be discounted, and then over the years, it's going to do better and better once it's 30% off, 40% off, 50% off, and it comes down to a price point where people are comfortable paying for it, because I see that a lot with Ratchet especially. Horizon obviously different, where you're getting a 60-hour RPG here and not a 12-hour action platformer, which I know, like, game length does not determine quality, but at the end of the day, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be pushed away from spending $60 on a game that's 10 to 12 hours. That's just the reality. I'm sorry, not everybody has crazy disposable income where they can buy every game, so they're looking for games with content, and that they're going to get their money's worth. And Forbidden West, from a content standpoint, an hours standpoint, you're going to get your money's worth out of it. So I think from that standpoint, it'll do better than Ratchet. It's not gonna do killer numbers, I don't think. And I honestly think Ghost of Tsushima, because it is like a game everybody can get into, there's not a previous game you have to play, I actually think Ghost of Tsushima would have done better from a commercial standpoint on PC. Maybe I'm crazy with that, but let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Definitely excited for this one, but yeah, let me know down below. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.